Hi guys, welcome to episode 22 of Tailored Training TV. Welcome to 2017. On this episode, we're gonna go over a little bit of some New Year's stuff, but not in the way that you're thinking. Some things you gotta be aware of this year. We're gonna go over an article of the 6 steps of things you need to be doing right now. But in general, the tips might surprise you that we're going to talk about. And lastly, we are gonna give you a little demo of things you should stop doing right now if you actually want your body to get bigger, fitter, and stronger, and alternatives, what you should be doing. Welcome to 2017. Hi guys, and welcome to episode 22 of Tailored Training TV. We've been having extensive debates this morning and trying to figure out exactly what episode of Tailored Training TV this actually is. I think we're doing pretty good, right? Do we have the mic turned on this time? That's all I care about. We are on fire. Welcome to 2017. This is our first episode 2017, and we're going to try to make it as not cheesy New Year's-y stuff as the fitness industry is sometimes prone to do, right? But the very first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to plug this, not because I want to make $1 million off of it, but because it is probably something you should think about doing. On January 7th, Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, we are here at Tailored Training hosting a seminar. What the heck, what are we calling it this year? Yes, your Guide to Fitness Success, which is also a free ebook that we've put out. So you can download the ebook, link here. But then we're going to put on a seminar for this, okay? Members, it's free. If you're the friend of one of our members, it's $5. If you don't know anybody here and you've never met us before, it's $10 to come to the seminar. It's going to start at 10:30, I believe. 10:30, 11. All the information's on there. You're probably seeing it right now while I'm talking to you. So we're going to do that seminar. We're going to limit it. I don't know to how many numbers yet, but the first people to register, get in first. It's going to be awesome. We're just going to go over and talk about the latest research, the techniques, the things you should be looking at, and try to give you some guidance for what to do coming into 2017, right now, coming into 2017, but also things that can last you for a lifetime. Right? So check out that seminar. It's great information. There's no obligation. We're not going to try to upsell you on anything. This is literally us trying to help you have the best life you can possibly have. Right? Justine hates when I make her talk on the videos. I used to mic her. What are we going to do first, Justine? If you got questions about the video, about the seminar, anything else, just message us. We'll answer probably most of your questions. Sometimes we get weird questions that I will not answer because it's strange and it's too much information. Let's talk about something. Justine, what are we talking about?
So a little bit of an overview from what we talked about last week.
Oh, yes, okay. Last week we talked a lot about what to do with this upcoming fitness stuff. And so the Huffington Post just republished an article of mine called The 6 Steps to Fitness Success, or New Year's Fitness Success. We published it last year, and there's 6 really great steps in there that kind of match what we talked about last week, which is how to make actual changes in 2017, right? What should you be focused on? The number one thing we're going to talk about, I'm just going to do a quick overview of this article for you. Small things. Small little steps on a regular basis is the most important thing that we want you thinking about and going forward. The biggest mistake everybody makes is they're signing up for crazy intensive programs. And don't get me wrong, guys, we have run these programs before, and the reason that we're not now is because we know how ineffective they are in the long run. Sure, you run a 6-week challenge program with 50 people, and 2 or 3 years later are still training with us, right? Maybe another 5 are still at home training, doing good stuff, but they're not doing it well. The majority of people aren't still sticking with it. So that's why we're getting away from this, why you shouldn't be set on that. You should be looking at making small little changes in your life every single day and looking at your health and fitness over the next 50 years instead of over the next 5 weeks. Right? So let's just go through these 6 points, because these are the 6 steps that I think everybody really needs to make to truly have a positive impact on your health and fitness in the long run, right? So the first one, set small goals. There's a goal I don't want you to set, to lose weight. I do not want you to set that goal. If you make, I lied, I want you to make a New Year's resolution. The first one is do not weigh yourself ever again. There is only one need to weigh yourself, and that is if your doctor's prescribing you medications, you need to know your weight to have the right dose. But you don't need to know your weight, just your doctor and the pharmacists do. So you have them take care of that. I want you to get rid of that. So I don't want you to set a goal of weight loss this year. Guys, in the last 50 years of fitness, people weighing themselves time and again has not been successful in the long run. Period. So we're going to get rid of that. So set small goals. What kind of small goals can you set? This is the one I want you to think about the most. 5 to 10 minutes of physical activity every day. If you've never been active and you're totally out of shape and not strong, yeah, a 5 or 10 minute walk for the first couple of weeks can be good enough. But that's all you're looking for is 5 to 10 minutes a day. And then next week, 6 to 11 minutes a day. And the week after that, like 7 to 12 minutes. See what we're doing here? Incrementally just adding on little bits until it becomes a habit. There's a great challenge going on right now. Do this. This week, every day, do 1 push-up. Next week, every day, do 2 push-ups. The week after that, every day, do 3 push-ups. Do this all year. By the end of the year, your last week, you'll be doing 52 push-ups a day. And I promise you, if you do that, you won't even notice it. You'll literally be the end of the year, you'll be showing up at parties, getting up on the counter and showing people your push-ups, right? So we build in little things like that. And it's those little tiny goals that you think, oh, that's nothing, it's not even relevant, that will be the most successful in the long term, right? Step 2, find a coach. Do not do this alone, especially if you have no history in the health and fitness world or a history of starting and stopping things. Don't do this alone. Don't buy a membership somewhere where you're just renting equipment and hang out by yourself and think it's going to be better this time. You need someone to show you what to do. There are so many options, but find a good coach. Right? How do you know a good coach? Go back and watch the last 21 episodes, and there will be enough information in there to help you find a good coach. What to look for. Hi, Barb.
Hello.
Happy New Year to you, too. Third, don't join a gym. Join a community. Don't sign up for something like I just said where all you're doing is renting space. You will not continue to keep going there because it's boring and you will hate it, and there's Netflix and popcorn at home that's far more attractive than a stupid friggin' elliptical machine at some boring place with TVs in front of you. Don't sign up for that. Join somewhere that has a community of people that like to train together and exercise. So yes, obviously, that is all we do is create a big community. We're a great spot. But lots of other places have cool communities, right? The rock climbing world has great communities. Obstacle course racing people have great communities. Swim clubs, hiking clubs, kayaking clubs. We actually have a member that goes scuba diving in the winter in Lake Ontario, right? But join a group of people interested in something and become a part of that community. Much more likely to have long-term success with that. Okay. Point number 4, no ankle weights and no machines. If you've hired a coach or joined a community and they put ankle weights on you or they put you into a fitness machine circuit, get your money back. They are stuck in 1983. They are stuck there and they haven't learned anything since then and they're not good for you. Get rid of them, right? Let's welcome to 2017, where we do real exercise and fitness for the body, which is full body dynamic exercise in an enjoyable environment. Guys, I'm giving you the secrets to life here, to life. Just need a little sip. Starbucks also still has not sponsored me. Get on that. Step number 5, eat a lot of the right stuff. See what I did there? Eat a lot of the right stuff. I should have added most of the time. You are never going to eat what you think is the perfect diet. There will be times when you want a piece of cake. There will be times when you want to have a beer or a glass of wine. There will be times where you want to spend a weekend eating pizza and wings and ice cream and wallowing on your couch while you watch TV. And that's okay. It's just not okay if you do that every single day. Right? So from a nutrition perspective, eat a lot of the right stuff most of the time. What is the right stuff? Not complex. Fruits, veggies, meat, dairy, seeds, nuts, add in some seafood, more vegetables, done, right? We call it eating like an adult. Do that most of the time, right? So 5-6 days a week, eat just off of that list and have fun with it. Get creative with like spices and stuff. Like, we're talking about 1983. Let's go back to the 90s, before there was this thing that you're watching right now, which is called the internet. There is no excuse not to be able to find great ways to make food awesomely healthy and delicious, right? It's not like you have to go to the bookstore, find a cook. There is so much stuff of great food and recipes on the internet that it's so easy. Check out Thug Kitchen. It's vegan, right? So you're not getting meat options, but for like side dishes, not only are they hilarious, tasty and delicious, right? There's so many places. So eat really well most of the time. Cool. The last thing, step 6, and arguably the most important. Don't expect overnight success. If you're unhappy with where you are with your health and fitness, I want you to ask yourself, how long have you been unhappy with it? In the vast majority of cases, we're talking not a year or 2 years, we're talking decades. Most people that are not happy with where they're at haven't been for a very, very long time. But then you sign up for a 21-day detox or a 4-week boot camp, and you expect in that amount of time, you're suddenly magically going to achieve everything you've ever dreamed of and be happy. You need to pull your head out of your bum. That's not going to happen. My general rule of thumb after this long in the business is if it took you 5 years to get where you're at, it might take you 5 years to get you where you want to go. Now, before you get depressed and delve into a bucket of ice cream on your couch and watch Netflix all night, yes, you can do it much faster than 5 years, right? If you're doing the right stuff and working with the right people, you can definitely accelerate the process. But the point is, don't expect by tomorrow or the next day or a week from now, you're suddenly magically gonna love exercise and know how to make a super healthy diet and be where you've always dreamed of being. It will not happen by next week. And if you set that as your expectation, you've already lost. So those are the 6 steps. I think I put up the link to the article already. Give it a read. If you've got questions, talk to us. Be smart, be smart. Be smart. It's so hard for so many people. All right, I think I hammered that article out pretty good. Yeah, what else are we going to talk about today? Oh, hi Leslie. Don't walk in front of the cameras, I'll edit you in. It's all right, I got so many you can't avoid it. Okay, sorry, wait, Justine's trying to talk to me. What are we talking about next, Justine?
What are some of the best exercises you can be doing at home? What should
All
you
right.
be doing at home?
Most of the time when we give all of these bits and pieces and examples, I try to make it so that you can do it at home, right? But people ask me, what is the best? If you want to do the best fitness stuff you can possibly do right now, 2 things for you. TRX looks like this, and kettlebells looks like this. Those 2. Do not do kettlebells by yourself. You need a coach experienced with kettlebells to at least for a while train you how to use them. TRX, that one you can install at your house if you want to, take to the gym with you if you want to. You can mostly learn that. Most of the stuff on a TRX, you're not going to hurt yourself doing, right? So those are the 2 things I want you to do, right there. Yeah, that's the answer to that question. We're running out of space on our tape, so we're going to give you a little cut. And we're back. All right, had to do a little cut. This episode's getting long, but it's the first one of the new year, so it's important information, right? It's very important information. It's important. What are we talking about now, Justine?
stop doing this right now.
Okay. There are so many exercises that people spend so much time doing, and you're wasting so much of your time doing it that it hurts me in my very soul, because there's people that will dedicate, right? They will start going to a gym, they'll start training at home. They're doing the wrong stuff, and they don't realize how much it's hurting them. Not that it's hurting them, but they don't know how ineffective it is, right? So I want you to stop training little muscles right now and start training your body, right? That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go give you some demos. Cut! No, don't really cut. It's good news, only I can cut stuff. So come with me, let's go check it out. We got the follow cam, you guys gotta be careful. All right, so we're gonna look at things that people normally do that they shouldn't be doing. You got, use those dumbbells right here. Let's do these exercises. You see them all the time at a gym. We call them bicep curls. See, she's laughing. The other day we put them into our program. People were like, how do you do a bicep curl? Because we haven't programmed them for like years, right? Or shoulder raises. Those might be a little heavy for you for shoulder raises. Yeah. Let's go side raises maybe. Yeah. Right? So do you see these people do the exercise like that all the time? You're using these tiny little muscles, your biceps and your shoulders. You think they're going to make you look prettier, but they won't. They won't make you look pretty. You need to do full body exercises, right? So let's do some kettlebell swings, B, and grab a, oh, you got TRX up. Perfect. Come around this side for me, Justine. We don't want you working these little tiny muscles. Don't do a swing yet, just stand there. Vanessa didn't know she had to do this today, right? This is one little muscle. This is one big muscle. That's what we want you to train, one big muscle. Here's an exercise that does it. Kettlebell swings. Remember the last section? Talk about how important kettlebells are, right? Can you clean and press that, one arm? Yeah. Watch this, one arm clean and press. What's that kettlebell, 24 kilos? 60 kilos. Yeah, girls can lift weights too, right? All right, TRX. Now, in the last section, I also talked about the TRX. That's this. Let's just do some squats. What you're gonna notice these exercises is your whole body is working the whole time, right? There's not one little tiny body part working. Look, your legs, back, core, arms. If you really wanna train your biceps, right? If you just can't get over it, do some bicep curls on there. At least do them like this for me, right? So at least now when this little muscle's working, all of them are working too. Do tricep extension. All right, if you're gonna work triceps, here's a way to do it where you can still get your whole body doing some work. So fun. Let's goblet squat the big one. Oh, should I make you do the sprints? I have sprints on here. We're not going to make her do the sprints, right? But what you're seeing with all of this stuff, what we're doing, we're working the whole body, the big muscles. We are not isolating down into just those tiny little muscles. We want to get your metabolism revved up, burn as many calories as possible, and change your hormone mix, right? That's good. Thank you. We're good. Right? We want to do that as much as possible so that you get the most effective use out of your time. If you go to a gym, you walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, then do some bicep curls and shoulder raises and some hamstring curls, nada. Waste your time. Stop it. Stop it. Good day, crew. You know, saving the world of health and fitness. All right, so we got that going on. And then we want to end this episode with what to beware of this season. So January, New Year's resolutions, there are some things I want you to watch for. If you hear these things, don't do it. Or if you sense these things. First one, it's too good to be true. If someone promises you 5 to 10 pounds of weight loss, fat every single month, no problem, not healthy, too good to be true, right? If someone says in 21 days you can change your life, they're full of shit. Oh, I'm not allowed to swear on this episode. They're full of poo. Don't do it, right? All of your friends are now trying to suck you into their multi-level marketing, right? Just buy this product, sign up, work under me. Stop being friends with them. Get away from them. If they don't have years of health and fitness experience and training in that, don't get involved with that stuff, all right? Last thing to be aware of is trying to do it all by yourself. I don't want you to do it by yourself. Yes, you will be able to pull up an example somewhere of someone that did it all by themselves. It is so, so rare. Get a friend, get a community of people, and go that way. Nailed it. All right. Thank you guys. That was episode 22, finally, of Tailored Training TV. If you've got questions, and everyone's going to start getting health and fitness questions in the next little while, send them to us, ask some of us. We will answer them for you. We are here to be your unbiased source of health and fitness information. We would love you to come down and join up with our community, but we still love you if you don't. That's why we are not trying to drive you in here. We are truly giving you the best information we can this 2017 to make all of your health and fitness dreams come true.